Um, I do know Miyazawa Kenji, who I've seen the anime, so I kind of remember who that was, but I kind of don't. Miyazawa Kenji ended up fighting off the attacker that our heroes got attacked by, the one that tried to take Muhi. But what was his real motivation? Was Muhi just an excuse? And why would he want Muhi? So we're picking up where we left off. And the reporter lady is saying, we have an update on a bus hijacking.
今月22日、東京湾の海上で男性の遺体が発見されましたが、
A man's body was found floating in Tokyo Bay on the 22nd of this month.
この遺体は当初の警察の発表とは異なり、寺岡龍斗容疑者のものではないことが分かりました。
But the body didn't belong to Ryuto Teruoka, which contradicted the police reports.
今回の5人について警察は、遺体の顔が判別困難な状態にあったこと、指紋や歯型に関する記録が一切なかったこと、
The body was in an unidentifiable condition. It had no fingerprints or dental records.
発見された遺体の服装が寺岡容疑者の着用していたものと同じだったことなどを理由に挙げて説明しています。
So the police messed up. All that they could use to identify him was his clothes.
寺岡容疑者は救命会による一連の人質事件の首謀者とみられる人物で、
Teruoka is believed to be the man responsible for the Kyumei group's current hostage takings.
警察では寺岡容疑者が依然逃亡を続けている可能性があるとみて、全国に指名手配をして行方を追っています。
Police have put out a nationwide search for his arrest. They believe that he's still on the run. Humanity will be destroyed in 6 days. Oh. So yeah, if you don't like watching the outro and the intro, you might want to skip ahead if you're watching the YouTube video, because you're probably going to see them both. I don't even remember what the song was that the outro had. All I know is it was better than this one. No offense to the singers or band, but the one that was on the show was better than this. It was matched to the music better. Oh. Oh, I do know the last section ended. So they're gonna have the party for Ito, and they said, "All right, we'll have it tomorrow night in Ito's room or whatever." I'm trying to remember how it all kind of worked out, but basically, there was a whole thing with Strange Juice where she had to pretend that she was in the room, then she wasn't in the room, then she was in the room. She went to the bathroom and they had to pretend that that's Strange Juice and not Mikatan, who came in through the front door. They used the squid suit, which would hide her identity. Later on, Mikatan comes back to the room and she's like sneaking in but the squid suit's in plain sight. And then it ended with Ito and Rabara both saying in unison that you're strange juice. So the secret's out, and she can't hide it now. Oh, and we also saw Meika, her secret, whatever her secret is, got out to, what's his face? Now I'm forgetting his name. The superhero dude, who has a suspiciously familiar voice. But yeah, so Meika let him know about her secret, and it did involve him doing some kind of repair work for her, helping her with something. I don't remember if they showed us what he was helping her with, but if you watch the show, you know what that was about. Okay, hey Meika, what you doing?
見てわからんか？修理や修理。
I'm doing repairs.
おととい亀男に腹殴られたやろ？
Okay, yeah. So I don't know if they had showed us before, but she's got a robot core. Turtle Man punched me in the stomach 2 days ago, right?
あん時フュージョンリアクターのガンマレイジェネレーターがコンクアウトしてもうてな。
When he punched me, the gamma ray generator in my fusion reactor conked out.
で FA としてサブスティキュートの GE エレメントをコンバージョンモジュールにリプレイスしたんやけど、
So I had to replace it with the substitute GE element in the conversion module.
どうもうちのコーポラリティシステムとはインコンパティブルやったみたいで。
But that was incompatible with my corporal reality system. That's way over my head.
美味しそう。
Oh, it sounds yummy.
食べ物の話やない。
But I'm not talking about money. Money. Food.
要するに A パーツがいかれてもうたから B パーツに交換したんやけど、
Basically, part A broke, so I swapped it out with part B.
その B パーツの調子が悪いさかい今 C パーツに取り替えてるってことや。
But part B isn't working well now, so I'm changing out part B for part C.
でも夕べのパーティーの時には調子良さそうに見えたけど、
But you looked perfectly fine at the party last night.
この手のトラブルは突然来る。
Problems like this tend to appear suddenly.
特に B パーツはキューバしのぎのジャンク品やったから挙動を予測するのが難しかったん。
Part B was junk that I just wanted to use in a pinch, so it was hard to predict how it would behave.
それで治りそうなの？
So how can you fix it?
いや、治らん。完全にはな。
Not perfectly.
今交換しとる C パーツも応急処置的な代替品でしかないんや。
The part C I'm swapping it out with is just a stopgap measure too, yeah.
めちゃめちゃ旧式のやつやから性能も悪いし耐久度も低い。
It's old, so it doesn't work too well, and it's not very sturdy.
持っていつかってとこやろな。
That part will last 5 days at most.
いつか
And then what'll you do?
いつか経ったらどうなっちゃうの？おっとといと同じや。
What happened yesterday?
うちの体が動かんくなる。
My body will just stop moving.
そんな。
But then,
大丈夫や。そないに心配するようなこともない。
don't worry, it's not a big deal.
3日後には最新式の GE エレメントモジュール
3 days from now, the latest GE element module.
X パーツが軍の横流し品を扱うジャンクショップに入荷されることになっとる。
Part X will arrive at a junk shop that sells stolen military goods.
その X パーツを取り付ければ。
So if you can install that X part,
ああ、すべて元通りや。
yep, it'll be all fine.
そっか、ならいいんだけど。
I see. It's okay then. Flashing light warning. Don't look at the screen. Okay, now you can look.
ちょっと、大丈夫？
Oh, are you okay?
びっくりした。
You scared me.
絶縁リングはめるの、うっかりと忘れとったわ。
I forgot to put on the insulator ring.
それって、このゴムのこと？
You mean this rubber thing right here?
せや、そのゴムをつけんと C パーツを設置しようとしたさかい、感電してもうてん。
She really does need to wear different stockings or whatever. That's right. I tried to put part C in without putting on the rubber, so I got shocked.
くそ、 腹立つわ。
This is ticking me off.
また最初からやり直しやんけ。
I gotta start all over again.
はい、これ。
これって夕べのパーティーの時に話してた。
That's what I was talking about at the party yesterday.
性転換だよ、弥生ちゃん。貸してあげる。
Sex change time, yayoi. You can
悪
borrow.
いわね。わざわざ持ってきてくれたんだ。
Thanks for bringing it all the way over here.
ところで、さっき隣の部屋から音が聞こえてこなかった？
By the way, did you hear a noise from the room next door?
ビリビリビリって電流が走るみたいな音が。
A buzzing sound like an electric shock?
ええ。だけどまあ、いつものことだし。
I did, but that's nothing new.
メーカってミカタンのストレンジジュースの補佐役なんだよね。
Meikaton is, Meikaton. Meika is Mikaton's, Strange Juice's assistant, correct?
エンジニア担当っていうか、
Meika's in charge of engineering or something?
夕べのパーティーでそう言ってたわね。
Well, that's what she said at the party last night.
コードネームはパンプキンチェアだとかなんとか。
That her code name is Pumpkin Chair and such.
じゃあストレンジジュースが使う武器みたいなものを作ってるのかな。
So she makes the weapons Strange Juice uses?
興味あるの？
You curious about her?
ないって言ったら嘘になる。
Be lying if I said I wasn't.
だってあの世間で話題のストレンジジュースがこんなにも近くにいるんだよ。
I mean the famous Strange Juice, living next door to us.
気になるでしょ普通。
Anybody would be curious, right?
意外とミーハーなのね。
I didn't think you'd be such a trendsetter.
単なる好奇心だよ。
I'm just curious.
さっきミカタンが
What are you doing? I saw Mikaton go into Meika's room,
だから二人で何話してるのかなと思って。
so I'm curious what they're talking about.
やめなさいよ、無粋な真似は。
Stop it, you know better than that.
いいじゃんいいじゃん、少しだけ。
It's fine, it's only a little while.
も
でもミカタンの声はほとんど聞こえないな。
I can only barely hear Mikaton's voice though.
メイカが何を言ってるのかだけはなんとなくわかるけど。
I can kinda hear what Meika's saying.
う、なんて言ってるのよ。
And what's Meika saying?
ちょっと待ってね。
Give me one sec.
ねえ、さっきからなんでそんなにイライラしてるの？
Oi, why are you so annoyed?
イライラなんてしとらんわ。
I'm not annoyed.
してるよ。絶対してる。
You definitely are.
そうか？ほんなら、あれが来ないせいかもわからんな。
Maybe I am. Maybe, cause it's not here yet.
あれ？
It?
知っとるやろ？月に一度来るやつや。
What are you talking about? You know, that thing that comes once a month. You're a robot. Do you even have that?
ラブラ、大変。
Ravra, big trouble.
どうしたの？
She might be pregnant.
メイカ、あれが来ないんだって。
Meika says it hasn't come yet.
月に一度来るやつが。
That thing that comes once a month. Look at her face.
なんですって？
What?
ああ、これね。月刊逆立ち入門。確か定期購読してるんだったよね。
せや、そいつが来おへんねん。
じゃあまだ逆立ちは？
それがな。できてもうてん。
嘘！やっぱりできちゃったんだ。すごいすごい、おめでとう。
おおきに。
どれくらい練習したの
3ヶ月ぐらいかな。
？3ヶ月って一番安静にしてなきゃいけない時期じゃん。も
気持ち悪い、吐きそうや。
Eh?
しかしてつわり。ちょっといい加減にしてよ。どうせまたこれつけるの忘れたんでしょ。ったくなんで学習しないかな。
Oh, they're gonna talk about the rubber.
するからそうなるんだよ。これつけないで。はい。
I hope I didn't skip anything. I didn't think I pressed a button. You can't skip the intro. I mean, I like the intro, but one thing I like about the intro, it is not spoilerific, at least up to this point. Maybe something will turn, like, halfway through the... Unbeiji. Unbeiji ni prasara. I'll put a spell on you.
千代子
何その歌。
What's wrong? Or, sorry, Chiyoko. What's that song?
おまじないの歌。石形さんに教えてもらったの。
It's a magic spell. Mr. Ishigata taught it to me. Yeah, so if I remember, this magic spell, again, slight spoilers if you haven't seen the anime, but this magic spell is like, we'll hear it again later, and I think it'll kind of link up who this character is to whoever they are in reality. It's a magic spell. Mr. Ichigata taught it to me.
寂しい時や辛い時に歌うと元気が出るんだって。
When you sing this spell when you're lonely or in pain, you'll feel better.
運命一によぷらくら君の魔物を食べてあげる。
Honey, I'll eat your demons for you. Okay. So when you're feeling down, sing that song.
おいおい、いくらなんでもひどすぎるだろ。
Come on, this just isn't fair.
俺が最後に意識を失ってから43時間以上も経ってる。
It's been over 43 hours since the last time I passed out.
だから何度も言わせないでほしいのら。
I wish you'd stop making me repeat myself.
肉体を離れたばかりの幽体は
An astral body that just separated from its physical body, I assume. Yada yada yada. Is that a pregnant makeup?
生まれたての赤ん坊みたいなもの。
Like a newborn baby.
いつ目覚めていつ眠りにつくのかは誰にもわからない。
Nobody knows when it'll go to sleep or when it'll wake up.
そんなことは分かってる。分かってるけど。
I know that. I know it, but still.
もしかしてクリスマスパーティーに参加したかったのら。
Did you maybe want to participate in the Christmas party? Of course we did.
だとしたら残念だったね。
If you did, too bad.
パーティーは夕べ終わっちゃったのら。
Party ended last night.
知ってる。
I'm aware.
でもそんなに惜しむようなことかな。
But is it really all that bad?
貴様はパーティーの場に同席することはできてもみんなの輪に加わることはできない。
If you did join the party, you wouldn't have been able to take part in all the fun.
貴様にできることはただ見るだけ。
All you could do is watch.
誰も貴様の話を聞いてはくれない。
Nobody would listen to a word you had to say. Unless they spread cinnamon all over the place. He never even had a conversation with Rabara after the cinnamon got spread all over the place. The only thing he did was chuck objects at the enemy that came into the building. Now he did scare the enemy out of the building, but ultimately the only thing it did was save Well, actually, it saved everybody because he was going to kill everybody. But, you know, effectively it just pushed him outside so the dude in the superhero costume could beat him up.
誰も貴様のことを見てはくれない。
Nobody would listen to what you had to say. Nobody would see you at this party.
それどころか、その場に貴様がいることさえ
None of
誰も気づきはしないだろう。
none of the Christmas party goers would even know you were there.
貴様は空気のような存在。
You're like the air itself.
みんなが楽しそうにはしゃいでいる姿をただ黙って傍観することしかできないのら。
You could only sit there and watch as everybody has fun.
それでもよかったっていうのら。
Would you still have wanted to go? Yeah.
おいらはいなくて正解だったと思うけどね。
I think it's better you weren't there, to be quite frank.
もしあの場にいても虚しい思いをするだけだったと思うから。
If you were, it would have just made you depressed.
さてと、そんなことよりももっと大事なことがあるんじゃない？
Anyway, don't you have something more important to think about?
ああ、メーカがロボットだったっていう最高にぶっ飛んだ衝撃的事実の件と、
Yeah, the fact that Meika is a robot was incredibly shocking and unbelievable. But there's also
寺岡のことだな。
Tadaoka, that he's apparently not dead. His body is still out there. Did he have an out-of-body experience? Did he take over our body? Apparently not. Which, this kind of solved an issue that we have, assuming it's true that Teraoka never left his body and didn't inhabit ours. That would mean that the person inhabiting our body doesn't have to be a crazy terrorist killer. It can be a good person, which, well, for many, many reasons that are probably obvious, we don't want it to be an evil person in that body. But yeah, we'll just continue. Teraoka?
今月22日、東京湾の海上で男性の遺体が発見されました。この遺体は当初の
ひとまずメーカの件については置いとくとして、
Put in
ま
Meika's
ずは
side.
寺岡の方から。
Let's talk about Teraoka first.
貴様が眠ってる間にいろいろと調べてみたのら。
I did a little bit of research while you were asleep.
東京湾で発見された男の遺体はどうやら江戸川の河川敷で暮らしていたホームレスのものだったみたいなのら。
The body in Tokyo Bay belonged to a homeless man who lived next to Edo River.
江戸川知ってるよね。
You know that name, correct?
ああ、俺と寺岡が飛び込んだ川だろ。
Yeah, that's the river that Teraoka and I fell into. In case you forgot, since this was like in my time, probably like 15 or 20 hours ago. But for most people, it's probably like 5 or 6 hours ago.
あの後寺岡は自力で岸まで泳ぎ着いて橋の下にいたホームレスを殺害。
Afterwards, Teraoka swam to the shore of the river and killed a homeless man under the bridge.
なんでも首根っこを掴んで川面に押し付けたとか。
He grabbed a man by his face and held him under the water.
ひどいな。溺殺したってことか。
That's awful. So he drowned the man?
うん。
Yeah.
で、その男に自分の服を着せて川に流したと。
And then he put his clothes on the man and sent him floating down the river.
遺体が発見されたのは22日の夜。
And his body was found on the night of the 22nd.
川に流されてから30時間以上が経過していた。
30 hours had passed since the body was first placed in the river.
そのため男の顔はふやけてブヨブヨの状態に。
So his face was swollen with water. It was unrecognizable.
魚にも食べられちゃってたみたいで。
You didn't have to add that
そ
detail.
れで警察は誤認しちゃったってわけか。
And the fishies ate a bit of it. And that's why the police misidentified the man.
そのホームレスの男が寺岡だと。
They thought the homeless dude was Teraoka.
ああ、くそー。また振り出しに戻っちゃったじゃないか。
Damn, we're back to where we started.
だったら 俺の体を乗っ取ってるのは一体誰だって言うんだ。
Then who took over my body?
確かにその件についても謎だけど、もう一つ気になることがあるんじゃない？
I'm kind of remembering what the answer was. It was pretty interesting, actually. Who took over the body, if I recall correctly. I like that twist, and then there's another twist that's interesting, too. There's a few good twists in this one. And I know the story that's surrounding it is kind of just fluffy. Like, there's, like, the fluff part, and then there's, like, serious mystery, and, like, the fluff kind of takes over, you know, for the most part. Like, all the tricks that we're doing are pretty stupid. I don't know if any of them, like, maybe late in the game it'll be like, oh, that, you know, doll that you moved in the first half of the game pointed to who the villain was or something. I don't think so, but who knows? It's mystery, of course, but there's one other question, isn't there?
というと、
What do you mean?
逃げた寺岡は今何をしているのかってこと。
What's Teraoka doing currently?
もしかしてあの亀男が。
Is Teraoka Turtle Man? He very well could
可
be.
能性はないこともないね。
声はボイスチェンジャーか何かで変えられてたしな。
Excuse me. Maybe Turtle Man was using a voice changer or something?
だけど、だったらどうしてあいつは無比をさらおうとなんて。
But why would he attack Muhi?
さあ、
Yeah, who knows?
だからとぼけんなって。
What do you think? He's just all-knowing? You know, so tell me.
あ、寝るのも禁止な。
No going to sleep.
とにかく
Anyway,
なんだらがんだらを探せっていうのか。
you want me to find the Nandara Gandhara, right?
もう十分だろ。どうせそんな書物ありはしないんだ。
Enough of this. That thing doesn't even exist anyway.
すべてお前のでっち上げ。
You're making it up.
なんだらがんだらはただの口実に過ぎない。
That thing is just an excuse.
その口実を使ってお前は何か別のことをこの俺にさせようと。
You're using it to get me to do something completely different.
ゆうたん、一つだけ言っておきたいことがあるのら。
There's something I want you to know, Yutan.
なんだらがんだらはオイラのでっち上げなんかじゃない。
The Nandara Gandhara is not something I came up with.
絶対に確実にこの館のどこかに存在する。
It exists with absolute certainty, and it's in this building.
それだけは信じてほしいのら。
That at least I want you to believe. But you know there's ulterior motives.
って言われてもね。
I don't know though.
その根拠を示してもらわないと。
I need proof.
オイラが幽霊だからじゃあダメかな。
Is the fact that I'm a ghost not good enough? I'm a ghost too, and I don't think it exists.
ほら言ったら、
Remember what I said.
幽霊や幽体には時間に関する物理法則は適用されないって。
Ghosts and astral bodies are exempt from physical laws regarding time.
だからなんなんだ。
So what does that mean?
わからないかな。
Can't you tell?
しょうがない。それじゃあ言っちゃうけど、
Fine, I'll just come out and say it. I'm a time traveler.
実はオイラ
I'm actually.
未来からやってきたのら。
I'm from the future.
だから未来からやってきたって言ってるのら。
I'm from the future, I said.
オイラがいろいろと知ってるのはそういうわけ。
That's how I know all this stuff.
と、ここで普通だったらバカなとかありえないとか。
Normally, someone who heard that would say, that's stupid or that's impossible.
そんな反応が返ってくるところだけど、貴様にはそれができない。
However, you can't do that
なぜなら貴様も過去に戻ったことがあるからだ。
because you've already gone back in time.
オイラも同じなのらよ。
And I've done the same thing.
オイラたちの歴史を最高にハッピーでピースフルなものにするために、オイラは時間を遡ってやってきた。
I came back in time to make this world the most happy and peaceful it could be.
そのためには どうしても貴様の協力が必要なのだ。
And for that, I need your help.
だったらどうして知ってることを全部教えてくれない？
Then why don't you tell me everything you know?
教えたら歴史が変わってしまうからだよ。
If I told you everything I know, history would change.
最高にハッピーでピースフルな歴史を構築するには貴様は無知でなければならないのだ。
In order to make the future happy and peaceful, you need to remain ignorant.
そんなこと納得できるわけねえだろ。
But I just can't accept that.
貴様が納得しようと納豆食おうとオイラのスタンスは変わらない。
Whether you accept it or not, my stance on this isn't going to change.
オイラはこれからも適切なタイミングで適切な情報を提示し、適切な方向へと貴様を導いていく。
I'll keep revealing the important information you need to know at the appropriate time to lead you in the appropriate direction.
オイラがすることはただ
That's my job.
それだけだ。メーカーできちゃった事件。
Make is expecting. Oh, we can't go in here again.
千賀之助は
Doesn't look like he's here. Yep. Can't get in here.
たく、それにしても俺の体を乗っ取ってるやつは何者なんだろう。
Who's taken over my body?
寺岡じゃないとするなら一体。
If it's not Teraoka, then who is it?
これで俺と救命会との接点は断たれたことになる。
If it's not Teraoka, then that means there's no link between me and Kyume. So they're just random terrorists, right?
すると俺が興奮することで小惑星 VR1 が落ちてくるという因果関係についても説明がつかないことに。
And that also means there's not a clear explanation why me getting excited caused the VR1 asteroid to hit the Earth.
いや、もちろんこれまでも説明なんてついていなかったのだが、
No, of course, there wasn't an explanation before.
しかしそれでもかろうじて細いラインのようなものは見えていた。
But there was kind of a line connecting two things.
ところが今はもうそのラインすら見当たらない。
Now the lines just disappeared.
本当に何がどうなっているのか。
What's really going on here?
チラノスケはただひたすらナンダーラガンダーラを見つけろというばかりで、大事なことは何も教えてくれないし。
Chernosuke just keeps telling me to go find the Nandara Gandara. And won't tell me anything important.
ああ、イライラするぜまったく。
Pissing me off.
誰もいない。なんかいろいろと調べなきゃいけないことがあるけど全然手につかないわ。
I know there's a lot of things I need to be looking into, but I just can't focus. Did she go out on that date? And also, is she still seeing that guy?
だってあのメーカに子供ができたなんて。
I mean, Meika. Pregnant.
メーカー見た目は幼いけど確か年は20歳だって言ってた。
She looks really young, but she did say she was 20.
だから年齢については OK だとしても問題は相手よね。
So I guess she's old enough, but who's the daddy?
ほんと大丈夫なのかしら。
Is she really gonna be okay?
電話誰だろう。グリーゼ様からだわ。
The phone call's from Galeese.
もしもし。はい。明日うちに来るって言うんですか。
Yeah? Wait, what? You say you're coming tomorrow?
いえ大丈夫ですけど。
That's fine.
はいはい。わかりました。
I understand.
それじゃあお待ちしております。
Okay, I'll be waiting.
明日グリーゼ様がうちに来る。
Galeese is coming to see me tomorrow.
やべえ、あり
This is amazing.
どうしようどうしようどうしようどうしよ
Oh. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, if you're wondering why I do sometimes stop and hide the cursor and then put it back up, I'm trying to get, like, GIFs. And that's the easiest way to do it. Because I might want them with the words on it, or I might not.
う。ねえ、どう思うムヒ。
What do you think of this situation, Muhi?
メイカのことじゃなくて、
I don't mean about Meika.
もちろんメイカのことも気になるけど、
Of course, I'm curious about Meika's pregnancy too, but... Talking about the guy that tried to kidnap you?
それよりも、あの亀男のこと。
More importantly, Turtle Man.
なんであいつはムヒを連れ去ろうとなんてしたんだろう。
Why'd the turtle guy try to kidnap you, Muhi?
あの動画やメールのこととは、何の関係もなかったのかな。
Did that video and message have nothing to do with it? It's okay, don't worry, I'll kill them for you.
どうしてそんなに落ち着いていられるのかって？
I'm trying to remember... One of the characters, wasn't it, they had a brother? Is it her that has the brother? Because the brother probably is the one wearing that costume trying to kill the other members of the house or something? I don't know. You want to know how I can stay so calm?
なんでだろう。
Not sure.
自分でもよくわからないんだ。
I don't really get it myself.
ただ、もしかしたら、
But maybe.
初めて本気で信頼できる人ができたからかも。
Maybe it's because for the first time in a long time, I feel like I have somebody I can trust. Me?
なんてね。
Just kidding.
これでよしっと。
So that'll do it.
C パーツ、設置完了したんだ。
Part C is in place.
まあ、一応な。
For now.
で、ナルギノは何しに来たんや？
So what did you come here for, Narugino?
捜査の進捗状況はどうかなと思って。
I was wondering how the investigation was going.
完全に人任せやないかい。
You're just making me do all the work, aren't you?
そんなことないよ。
But that's not true.
こう見えても私だっていろいろと調べてるんだから。
I've been doing a ton of research.
亀男やムヒのこと、稽古の合間を縫ってね。
About Turtle Man and about Muhi, you know?
でも、
But
何の手がかりもなしか。
you didn't find any clues, did you?
こっちも同じや。
Same for me.
ネット使うたり探偵雇うたり、警察のデータベースにまで侵入してみてんけど、
I
役に立ちそうな情報は全く。
searched online. I even cracked into a police database, but I couldn't find anything.
そっか。だがしかし、諦めるのはまだ早いで。
But it's too soon to give up. Oh, she's so cute.
うちには最強の秘密兵器があるんや。
I still got my ultimate weapon.
秘密兵器？これや。冷蔵庫。
The Underworld Graphic Communicator.
確かに冷蔵庫だけど。
Yeah, you have a fridge, so.
ちゃうちゃう。冷蔵庫やなくて冷蔵庫。
No,
霊界画像更新機の略や。
it's not a fridge. It's an underground graphic communicator.
なんなのそれ。
And what would that be?
文字通り霊界と画像のやり取りができる機械のこと。
It lets you communicate with the underground, like it says.
霊界ってあの霊界のこと？
Do you mean the underworld where spirits live?
せや。
Ooh, yep.
それってマジで言っちゃってる系？
Are you serious about this?
マジで言っちゃってる系。
I am serious about this.
冗談とかじゃなく？
You're not kidding.
冗談とかやなく。
I am not joking.
そっかそっか。
I see, I see.
すごいじゃんメーカー。大発明だよそれ。
Wow, Meika, that's an incredible invention.
ああ、せやけどな、これ、うちの発明品とちゃうねん。
Yeah, but this isn't my invention.
おじいが作ったんや。
My grandfather made it.
天狗博士が
Tenga?
で、どうやって使うの？
How do you use it?
まず、神に伝えたい内容を書くやろ？
Write what you want to know on a piece of paper.
例えば、こんな感じで。
Like this.
ほんなら、次に冷蔵庫の扉を開くんや。
Then you open the door.
すると、中にファックスが入っとるから、そこにさっきの紙をセット。
There's a fax machine in the back, so you put your paper in there. Strange masked man, abandoned baby bear. Need info on these two.
で、霊界への番号が登録された短縮ダイヤルボタンを押して、送信。
Then you push the speed dial button, load it up with the number for the underworld, and you send the fax.
あとは、返事が届くのを待つだけや。
And then you wait for an answer.
これでもう終わ
Whoa, it's over already?
り？ああ、そうやけど何か？
Yeah, why? Wouldn't you think they'd need more time to think about it?
言いにくいんだけどさ、
It's hard for me to say, but
これって冷蔵庫の中にただ普通のファックスを入れただけなんじゃないの？
isn't this just a plain old fax machine? Oh, Mika-tan.
ドキドキってするんだ。
Oh wow, she's shocked.
ほんまのこと言うとな、うちも原理とか仕組みとかはよう分かっとらんねん。
To be honest, I don't exactly know how this thing works either.
分解していろいろと調べてみてんけど、さっぱり。
I took it apart, but, and looked at it, but I've got no idea.
メーカーにもわからないってことは、よっぽどすごい超技術が使われてるんだね。
You do know it uses some kind of advanced technology, right?
さすがは天狗博
That's Dr. Tenga for you.
士。それで、返事はいつ届くの？
So when do we get an answer?
そう、いつやろう。
That's a great question.
実は答えが返ってきたことは今までに一度しかないねん。
I've only gotten an answer back from it once.
何度も何度も試してみてんけどな。
I've tried a bunch though.
ほんで、そん時に届いたんが
And then I got
これや。
this.
何これ？
What does the writing say? Wish I knew Japanese.
何って妊婦って書いてあるやろ？
It's a nymph, obviously. You mean like a elf?
妊婦ってギリシャ神話に出てくる妖精の？
Like a fairy from Greek mythology?
あ
Yeah, why?
あ、でもなんで霊界から妖精の絵が？
But why would you get a picture of a fairy from the underworld?
それがわからんねん。
I don't have any clue.
メッセージは何度も送っとるさかい、どの質問に対する答えなのかも。
I sent it a ton of messages, so I don't even know what question it's answering.
ただ、これが妖精の絵であることは間違いないと思う。
But I am certain that's a picture of a fairy.
一度、妖精研究の第一人者であるポポ夫人に見てもろたことがあんねん。
I showed it to the leader in fairy research, Lady Popo.
ほんなら、確かにこれは妖精ですね、妊婦ですねって。
She said it's definitely a fairy, a nymph.
ポポ夫人って、アークレント共和国前大統領の若い第三夫人の？
This Lady Popo is the third wife of the former president of the Republic of Arkland, right?
第何夫人かまでは覚えとらんけど、多分その人や。
I forget what number wife she is, but yeah, probably her.
合コンの達人、および冬虫夏草の栽培家としても有名な。
She's known for being a master of blind dates, as well as raising caterpillar fungus.
知らんがな。
What kind of hobbies are those?
いずれにせよ、返信が一度しか来てないんじゃ、なんともね。
Anyways, it's hard to say anything if you've only ever gotten one answer.
しかも、届いたのはへんてこな妖精の絵だけだって言うし。
And you say it's just a weird picture of a fairy, too?
信じてくれへんのかいな。
You don't believe me?
ちょっと。
Not really.
なんでやねん。
But why?
この霊界画像更新機が本物であることは確かや。
I know for a fact this is real.
おじいはこの機械を終生大事にしとった。
Grandpa treasured this thing his entire life.
夜は抱き枕みたいに抱えて一緒に寝とったぐらいや。
At night, he went to bed holding it like a pillow.
そんな機械がただのガラクタなはずはない。
There's no way something like that could be a hunk of junk.
きっとこの発明品には 何か重大な秘密が隠されとるに違いないんや。
I'm sure this invention contains some kind of important secret.
秘密ね。
Secret, huh?
まあいいや。
I don't remember this from the TV show, but I think I skipped around at one point. I don't know if I watched every episode, because it did feel like it could be a waste of time. Whatever.
とにかく返事が来たら教えて。
Tell me if you find an answer, okay?
私、部屋に帰ってるから。
I'm going back to my room.
とは言うたものの、ほんまはうちも半信半疑なんやけどな。
All that said, to be honest, I don't know how much I believe in it myself. Okay. We should be safe to save here, so I'm gonna cut the video off there, and next time we'll play the trick portion of this episode, which is Mega's pregnant, but she's not actually pregnant. Obviously we saw Mikatan drop her phone, so that's gonna be something important. This whole business with the fax machine, I'm curious who it's connected to, if it's connected to anybody. Maybe a spirit actually does answer the message every once in a while. Maybe this little guy. Because I'm not sure that that's going to anybody. Like, I don't think there is an underground that's sending back, you know, fairy pictures. So yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, have a great evening. Good night.